What's the number tonight, Rich?
America, tonight's number is 85%. Now,
85%.
85% is a very interesting number. So it turns out, after all the hemming and hawing and all the people saying Donald Trump is not going to be able to hang in a general election, it turns out the second everyone else drops out, he's just like any other Republican. For the last 3 years, okay, check this out. In 2008, 84% of Republicans at this point in time supported the presumptive nominee. In 2012, 87% of Republicans supported the presumptive nominee. And now Donald Trump, compared to Hillary Clinton, 85% of Republicans support him. That puts him right in the middle of the last 2 years. What does that tell us?
Republicans fall in line, not
right away. Boom. The second it happened, everyone's like, well, guess I'm voting for Trump.
Well, I mean, here's the distinction on this one, because I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm talking to the wrong people. Those numbers seem to be a little bit misleading. Because I think if you talk to, well, maybe, no, they could be right. Because like the grass tops of the Republican Party, right? So your Tim Millers of the world, your Karl Roves, your Bill Kristols are all like, no Trump, never Trump, I'm with her. You know, the National Review is like, we'll run anybody. We'll run Donald Duck to get rid of Donald Trump. And then I guess maybe if you go down to the ground, people are like, yeah, we want to make America great again. I think this is really, though, this is really, really, really based off of anger. This is an anger election. People are really angry with the direction the country's going in. Not because of the president. Some would say because of the president. But people, I think this has everything to do with the fact that we've seen a Congress that has done nothing. Right, we've seen state legislatures that have done everything, just made sure. It's a really interesting dichotomy because what Republicans do very well is they make sure that their millionaire and billionaire friends get their big kickbacks, and then in order to keep the masses happy, they're like, oh, and by the way, even though we just destroyed your public education, we do not believe in abortion.
Figure that one out.
That's how they do it. It's always the same. They're like, okay, let's cut and slash this, let's slash public transportation, just slash. You can't get to work, but by the way, trans women cannot use the women's bathroom. Bam, that's how much we love you.
That's right.
It's very odd. Like when you really think about the Republican Party dichotomy on all these issues, right? It's like
the platform is very much, well, it's interesting because it's like you pick a couple social issues that will make people angry enough that they will vote with you. And then you just pick all of the fiscal issues that will help your big donors and corporations.
Yeah, and nobody for some reason, clearly the corporations.
Evil brilliant.
No, because here's the thing, because the corporations and the voters don't even get along on a lot of the issues.
But that doesn't matter.
Think about North Carolina, right? In North Carolina, all the people in North Carolina is like, yeah, no trans women in the bathrooms. Not all the people, but all the Republicans and the crazy maniacs. And people love it. Yeah. But the corporations are like, no, we want trans women to go in the bathroom.
That's because the corporations want everyone to buy their stuff.
So it's almost like it's like basically trying to keep together a world with duct tape, but they managed to do it very well. Yeah. Now, can Donald Trump pull it off? That's still questionable.
But yet again, you continue to see the same thing over and over again that we've seen with Donald Trump. Poll after poll, week after week, everyone says, oh, this next one, he's finally going to implode on himself. No, once he gets to the general election, Hillary's going to blow him out of the water.
Rich,
the polls are as close as they've ever been.
Yeah, there's no implosion. Donald Trump is not going to implode. Right? The question is how long can his campaign last? That's really the larger question. He will not implode, though. There's going to be no Donald Trump implosion in the near future.
There's nothing he could say at this point.
No, even he said there's nothing he could say. He said that he could kill somebody on Fifth Avenue and still be president of the United States. And I don't think he'll be president of the United States, but he could kill somebody on Fifth Avenue and literally still be the Republican nominee.